did before. I'd got this scam phone call during my live stream, and I think it somehow screwed us up. Can anybody let me know? Are we muted now? Are we okay? Can you hear me now? Excuse me. I'm feeling a little. Can you hear me? Everyone says hi. Yes, Lucas. H. Bomb Nora Salguero says hi. Jose Ivan Duenez Lopez, hi. Everybody, hi. You're not muted anymore. We can hear you. Yeah, it had something to do with that scam phone call. That's just crap. Hayden Hopkins, look at that. We got more people now than we had. I should get nuked more times. So, I'm not really a year older, but the number is 1 year advanced. So yesterday I was 73 years old. And then about midnight last night, I turned 74. By that time, I will honestly say, to be quite frank, or just plain frank, I was in bed snoring. Yeah. And today, I have a dentist appointment, and it's going to be, I'm never nuts about those. I'll have to get Novocaine and stuff because they're preparing a tooth for a crown. Oh, I'm kind of tired. I'm going to take a nap after this broadcast and before my tooth crowning. And then after that, we're going to go visit a friend named Hazel. So, it is a keyboard cat day, and today the guy is coming to spray for ants, so we're keeping the cat in. We just do that. They say the stuff is safe, but we just don't want him out during that. And I had a dream that my old friend from high school was wrestling with another guy that's more from nowadays. I don't know. Anyway, are we going to look at a video? Is there even a video that's worthy of our very eyes? Let's just find something on the fly here. We're looking at a folder called Documentary. And let's look at let's see here. Here's mostly TV stuff of Keyboard Cat or of just anything in my life. Let's try this. No, let's not. Let's find these IDs I did for Fuji TV in Japan some years ago. 簡単掃除機紙パックゴミっ子9はいろんな掃除機に使える各社共通タイプ。It's not unusual to be loved by anyone. It's not unusual to have fun with anyone. 今年もあなたの
اتاق کافه زیتونگی
I'm probably I'm probably going to get nixed by YouTube for using that song because it is a famous trademark, copywritten, massively protected Tom Jones song, and I do love it. But they got their right to protect it, so I probably won't get any money from this post, but I will get counts and likes. By the way, look at that, 22 people and 11 likes. Give us more likes. We like to be liked. No, my cats didn't have anything to do with, for years, I was, well, among other things, but about cat and nose. The nose thing took off first before the internet, and I traveled all over the planet doing live performances for TV shows mostly, but commercials and other things, with the nose routine. And it really got me a lot of places. And I traveled so much. Travel. I mean, I would be in London one week, and then the next week I'm in Tokyo, or the other way around. That's a long ways to fly. But I did it, and I got a lot of miles on me, and I got a lot of upgrades. And so, yeah, I did nose routines in person in Canada, Miami, Los Angeles, New York, Italy, Spain, Portugal, London, Germany, Hungary, Turkey, Belgium. I did traffic safety commercials with my nose in Belgium, Mexico City, Buenos Aires, Chile, I can't think of where else, but that was nose. That was my nose thing. D. And it was great, but a lot of traveling. I don't want to travel like that now. Yeah. Now I got lucky and my cat thing took off, and it's like people really just for the most part, want the original footage from 1984, and then they use it for their commercials or movies or promos or whatever. And so I don't have to go somewhere with the cat. They just use the footage. In fact, they grab it off of YouTube and just do their thing with it. And sometimes they change the song or the wardrobe with their magic computers. And I don't have to do anything except just sign the contract. And it's a pretty good gig. My cat is right up there. Thank you for asking. See him right up on top of there. You can see his lump sticking up. That lump is a cat. That lump is Presley. That lump is asleep. Yeah. Can we please see the cat? Keyboard Cat had appeared in a cartoon called Family Guy. That is true. Yep. He was in so many commercials and TV shows. Hawaii Five-O, you name it. I mean, just on and on and on. Let me see if I can find that one here without having to look too far. This one was for Paris Garçon, Jay Leno, Amsterdam, American, Argentina, Belgian government, Belgian BBDB, Chile show, Dime Bar, Duskin, Fox TV, Having My Baby, Fuji TV, The View, Oh, well. I wonder where it is. Maybe we'll find it here. Cat. Let's see. Cat Google. Keyboard cat. Document. Mural. Mostly TV. Oh, that's the same one. Oh, let's forget about it. Let's forget about it. Phone call. And the last time I got one, hey, look at this. Something from the French Idiot. I like that name. Yeah, we're still rolling. Can you still hear me? I'm glad. I think people are hearing me. I'm going to polish off this coffee. Let's see if Presley will visit with us. Look at the stool. And then there was a little chow and a little fun left in that plate has still some goodness left in it. Hey, Presley, wake up. Ethel says W. Yeah, the first cats, all the keyboard cats have passed on except for this one, which is Keyboard Cat 4.0, and his name is Presley. And there he is in all his cuteness. And I'm going to give him a little plate of fun here if he wants it. I don't know. See that? Another sunny day out there. Hey, little man, look at. Man, that's a lazy cat. He's really got it made. Ethel says, God bless you, Charlie. Well, God bless you, Ethel. I like that name, Ethel. I do. We're going to visit a lady later today named Hazel, who is 100 years old. Look at that tail, just barely. Come on, squeeze out a little tail action. You don't want to eat anything, you just want to rest. You know, he partied a little bit with us last night at my birthday party we had at the house here. He's purring. Can you hear him? What's the point of this? That's a good question. That's what I say to myself every morning when I get up. And I have to say that I don't know. It's just for us to get in the vibe of the cat. It's like watching Keeping Up with the Kardashians. This is Keeping Up with Keyboard Cat. And do we even need to have a point? We're just trying to, we know that the cat is loving life and that the cats have things, understandings about their existence on the planet that people don't have. People are too driven by their egos and their wallet, and they never just chill. And so we're using this cat as an example. See what he did just there? Even though he's got his close up and he's actually world famous right now, he would rather listen to his heart and just tuck his head up under his paws there and chill. And so don't be afraid to do that yourself here today. Just get yourself a snack and don't eat it if that's how you feel. That's a lot of fur, isn't it? Look at him. Wake up, dude. Well, he's not going to eat any of this, so we'll just save it. This is your close-up for today, buddy, so I hope you're digging it. Chia, says cat person. Somebody named Ben says hi. I wonder if that's my manager, Ben Lashes. He wished me a happy birthday by my phone last night after I went to bed, which is just fine. Greatly appreciated. Oh, there's the selfie stick that I just bought. It just got delivered yesterday. It's really going to be cool. I'm not going to try it right now, though. I think we're going to play the theme song. There he goes. How many cats I've had? Probably 15 or so. Well, I wouldn't say the cat made me rich in money, although it has helped a lot, but he's definitely made me rich in spirit. That's why we make art and music and weird TV shows like this on the internet, is because, as Kurt Vonnegut pointed out, it feeds your soul. Some things feed your pocketbook. Yes, I do feel lucky, Chia. Some things feed your pocketbook, some things feed your mouth, some things feed your scrapbook. There's all kind of things. But making art and music and that kind of stuff feeds your soul. And do that. Your poor soul needs a bite to eat once in a while. So try to do that. Let's see, we're going to head up, turn off the light, and turn on this light. Somebody gave me this little hand for my birthday. Look at it. Ethel is still here. X Labs likes cats, also likes seals. Well, sure. What is the crown? I'm not sure I know. I don't know what that crown means either. Oh, that crown. I don't know. I'm gonna put this little hand right there. Look at theirs outside. There's a butterfly. Look, it's just sunny and beautiful. Yesterday we did this painting about the birthday vibe. Had all kinds of people's names on it. And does anybody else want their name here? Ooh, I forgot to turn on the darn music. Uh, there it turned on. This old iPad is so old that it's like a Harley. You got to kick it to start. But that's all right. We've had 4 keyboard cats. XLabs Plus says, why do I exist? That's a great question. Let's have this show start being there right now. Why do I exist? Lucas has got his name on here and his girlfriend's name too. There's Lucas. There's Lucas. And his girlfriend's name was it Ethel? No. Oh man. I don't exactly remember, but we are going to cue up some free jazz music here. I think. Free jazz music for keyboard cat fans. I'll just say okay because I don't know what it means. But we do want to have some music. It will make me feel better. I need, you know what I need? A nap. I really do. Come on, look at this thing. It's just there. It looks like some music. The offer for some free music. Ethel is staying. There we go. So why Oscar 101? Did we put that on there yesterday? Oh yeah, there's Oscar. It's upside down. You want me to add the 101? I'll do that. Yeah. Way to go, Oscar. Lucas. It's Isabel. I saw her name up there. I think you're right. Where is it? Yep, there it is. $1 million years old. What was the question? What is mine? Nice. My name is there. I remember that. Why do I exist from X Labs Plus? Why do I exist? Let's work on that just a little bit. I think we'll put just the word why. Well, let's just write that whole thing on here. Why do I exist? Well, there's the question of the day, maybe of the century, the millennium. Oscar says, I love your drawing. I miss keyboard cat, says the annoying elbow. Not this elbow. That's my elbow with a different spelling. So, because I'm so sort of, there's a painting done by a friend of mine named James, and that's a self-portrait. Is that cool or what? James has got it. James has got it going on. I think I'm going to just sit down here and take you on a more relaxing journey I put some keyboards out yesterday. And put my feet up, and I see that it's a great day, and I feel I yawned. I feel a little rough around the edges on account of, yes, that is Doge. That is a painting I did of Doge there years ago. I did all these meme paintings, and Nursing Dagley says hi. There's a painting of Jim Neighbors, Shazam. Old TV is pretty good. I like Gomer Pyle USMC. Well, that's good, Lucas. I'm glad that your girlfriend would be glad to see her name on there. Yes, yes. People have been purchasing some paintings now. Not all the paintings and drawings from this show, but some of them, and some of the best ones you can see at the link, the eBay link that's in the description of this video. And if you click on that, it will take you to a catalog of some of the things we've created on this show, with your help, I might add. And and you can see them there in gallery sort of fashion. You can pick and choose and look at them longer and zoom in on them and see close-ups and see them in the context of a room and see how many people are looking at them and how many people are bidding on them, because you can pick them up. Yes, I will paint a funny raccoon later. Raccoons are cool. Yeah, I have a friend who just loves hedgehogs. The crown means you're the most active person in the chat, says Lucas. Well, Lucas knows his way around the internet, so I'm going to take him for what it's worth. I think raccoons can be a little rugged. We have them in the yard here once in a while, and they will kick your cat's butt or your dog. They're tough, and they got hands that look like little people hands. I don't know if that makes them tough or not, but they got a little bit of an attitude too. I've tried to chase one out of the yard, and he was running away, and then he just stopped running and turned around and just kept looking at me like, "You want a piece of me or what?" I don't know. Too weird. Too darn weird. So, there's never a time out on getting the good vibe going, because the vibe is the vibration of the universe that's inescapable and beautiful. So you are vibing. You are the vibe. You can't get out of it. It's like trying to say because you're angry or smart that you're not part of the human race. Well, you are. So you just got to deal with it. And that's all I got to say. No hedgehogs in Brazil, eh, Lucas? What do you got down there? Oh, wild foxes. I worked for a while in Alaska, and we had foxes up on the homestead. They were cute. They were pretty tame, too. And then, yeah, we had everything up there. Moose, bears, foxes. I don't know what else. Salmon. Little things swimming around in the river that looked kind of like seals. I don't know what they were. F-47 says, and hell yeah. Well, I sure appreciate you all putting up with me just sitting here wiggling my feet and listening to free jazz music, because a fox killed someone, Lucas says. God, the foxes I saw weren't very big. Wow, that's bad. Ethel is still here. We got our eye on you, Ethel. Look at that. Velocity 1 has the crown right now, which means they are the most active. Yeah, how big are those foxes down there in Brazil? Like a timber wolf or what? Probably got 39 likes. Look at that. So, getting back to the vibe, that there are parts of the vibe that are just easier to get a hold of and be part of. It's like hitchhiking, and the vibe will pick you up and take you places. And it's amazing. So the vibe isn't something that you make happen. Like shovel on the sidewalk, the snow on the sidewalk, you make that happen. The vibe is something that you allow to happen, because it's coming from, not from your head. No, not from your head. It's coming from your heart. And your heart is full of messages of the vibe. So if you just let your heart, your brain take a rest and listen to your heart, just let it get quiet and peaceful, and your heart will think the things it's been trying to tell you will start bubbling to the surface, and there you'll be. That's it. And then take some action. Figure out what your heart wants you to do, and then do it. Like start right now, like today. And your heart can do. Your heart does know, and your brain doesn't know, because your brain, what does it do? It thinks. Thinking is not knowing. Thinking is kind of like guessing a little bit. And so your brain thinks, but it doesn't know, and that's why it's always kind of nervous and can't shut off and blah, blah, blah. But if you ask your heart some things, like ask your heart to speak out and to express itself, then that's knowing, because your heart knows. When you want to know what color you like best or what food you want to eat next, you don't ask your brain, because your brain only thinks it knows. You ask your heart and then trust what it says. And likewise, inversely so, you ask your brain to do a math problem, but you can't ask your heart to do a math problem. And so once you get to be a little more friendly with your heart, and it knows that you acknowledge it and you appreciate its input, it's like my story, you all know about the radish. A radish seed knows how to become a bright, beautiful, crispy, delicious radish without going to college or church or counseling or needing any pills or booze. It just knows how to do that. And so I'm saying, you just know how to do something without college. There's things that you know that are in your heart that you are privy to, that you don't need to go to college to have access to. You just need to shut your brain up, shut your mouth up, chill out, trust your heart, and listen to it for a minute. And that's what that heart knows exactly where to take you. And so you just need to find the comfort, the distinct pleasure of of listening to your heart and smiling. That's what. Don't fight the vibe. Just jive with it. You know, you know what I'm saying. Like back when I was a kid, one of my favorite songs was by a band called Archie Bell and the Drells, and it was called "The Tighten Up." And you tighten up and you get with the groove, and that's how they were doing it in those days in Houston, Texas. And so cue that song up on your search engine, Archie Bell and the Drells, Tighten Up. You got to tighten up, yeah. You got to do it now, That song really got to me when I was, shit, junior high school or something. So check it out and let me know what exactly you think of Archie Bell and the Drells. Who were some of my yeah. Yeah, we're that's what we're doing here right now is among other things, we're honoring each other, we're honoring keyboard cats that have come and gone, that are here now, and that will be here in the future. Cuz see the vibe doesn't know any differences in time and space. So when you listen to your heart, it knows about the past and the present and the future and everywhere all at once. So that's really about all I got to say about your heart. That thing is something. It will be so good to you if you just stop and listen to it. It's just like a little pet who you never stopped and held and caressed and cherished and said, "What a cute little baby boo boo baba boo boo." And what do you want me to do? What kind of information, what vibe do you have for me today? And and then that little thing will be your true friend because you've stopped long enough to acknowledge its existence and to listen to it and to put it into practice and to have it there all the time as a friend. Yeah, right? Oh, there goes that. Is that what we mean by spamming? Or they say the same thing over and over again. It gets them the crown, but is it good? Again, when I was a kid, spam was meat, and I still like it. You can barbecue spam, and it's pretty good. You can't barbecue Vienna sausages, they melt. They just plain flat ass melt. It's something. The thing of things has got to go, so bye. Take care. Please hook up with us again. Put us in your favorites and share us with friends. You know, all of the people watching this, you know your friends and you know who the people that are kind of weird enough or in tune with their heart enough or needing some keyboard cat vibe. And that's who you share with. You know, you try to get it to the right people. Yeah, let's go, let's go. I will be talking to Ben today, the guy that wrote that song and sang it. He's great. Look up Ben Lashes on the internet. Look up Ben Lashes. And look up the song. He's got a great song on there with his band called Lashes. And it's on the Vivo label and it's called Sometimes the Sun. So look at Sometimes the Sun, Vivo Lashes. And the front guy singing it, Ben, he wrote it, he sings it. and he is my manager for my cat and my art and everything, and I feel so lucky to have that. Ben listens to his heart, we know that. Yeah, and he's got a good brain. He's got a good brain too. Valesi1 wants to know how often are these streams? That's a good question, and I should publish that more. It's every weekday morning at 10 o'clock Pacific time. Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. Pacific time. Oh, look, Valesi is crown number 2. All this crown stuff. Crown Royal is some good Jews. How am I? I'm feeling a little better. I'm a little more awake than I was at the beginning of the show. I did some partying last night. I ate a lot. I drank a certain amount. And I talked and talked and talked and laughed real hard. Yeah. Morgan, our friend Morgan was here. And she makes me laugh. And she laughs so loud. She's just the best. Yeah, Rehaf, we're all good here. Well, Leslie1, you're good. Oh, somebody wants to know why Rehaf is talking all caps. Doesn't that mean you're yelling like, you good? So if you're hard of hearing, would you talk in all caps? Because people who can't hear it usually talk louder so they can hear themselves. Well, I think I'm going to get off the horn here and take my vitamins, drink some water, and lay down for just a little bit of a nap. Because at 1 o'clock, I got to get my tooth ground off. It's called a crown prep, where they grind off most of your tooth. Yeah, so when we're done here, which we're going to be shortly, check out the eBay link down in the description of this video and look at the paintings and drawings and become part of Keyboard Cat history by owning one of those. People are doing it and they're not going to regret it. I promise you that. Yeah. And there's some stuff at keyboardcatstore.com. And I'm always adding a little of this and that here and there. And I think on the YouTube channel, the Keyboard Cat YouTube channel, you can even do some shopping there. Yeah. Ben fixed that up. You can do some shopping right there. So check it out. See what you come up with. Black says Bigfoot. Maybe that should be all uppercase. Bigfoot! Light Blue Flareon says hello. Hey, before we sign off here, and you're on your own for keeping your vibe going today and sharing it, maybe you'd give us one more like. Right now we got 46. Should be nice if we could get over 50 before I turn this big phone off. And I'm going to do something today with my new selfie stick. It has tripod legs too. So it's a phone selfie stick and it's a phone selfie legs. Pretty cool. 47, I see 49 on mine. I don't speak Spanish, but I'm going to try this. Yo can. Alguien que hable español. How'd I do? Cola or Pepsi? Man, I like them both. I saw a neat Coca-Cola shirt the other night at a restaurant the logo was in white on an all-black shirt, and it just looked so good, so I'm going to buy one of those today. Now 50. Yep, I got 50. LSE1 is watching carefully. Old Crown number 2. Felix Contreras. Felix Contreras. There was a cartoon, well, it still must exist, called Felix the Cat when I was a kid. And he was a black and white cat. He was pretty cool. And he would say, "Radio," which is something you can say to your heart when you get a good feeling by communicating with it. Radio. Milk or orange juice? Man, again, I like them both. I had a little milk this morning. I did get sick on OJ once. Yurij wants to know how old I am. Well, as of yesterday, I'm 74. Lucas knows Felix the cat. Felix the cat, the wonderful, wonderful cat. You laugh so much, your high sides will ache you. I don't remember the rest of the words. Felix the cat. Milk is better? Yeah, probably. Yeah, fruit juices gives you a spike in sugar, which is not a good thing. Good question, Ograshka. Do you enjoy continuing the channel, to run the channel? I do. I really do. Yeah, it's good. It's good. I hope some of you enjoy it, and I think you do. Look at that, we're up to 54 likes. Subscribe if you get a chance. Thank you if you already did. Share. Give yourself a self-notification so when we go on, that you'll be the first to know. Uh-oh, black is fate number 1. Valesi, who is number 3 right now, says, I know. Well, all right, true and tried and true fans. It's so cool having you around and doing this keyboard cat thing. Yeah, I'm a lucky person. You think the cat was lucky? No, I was lucky, and I still am. You want to get lucky? Listen to your heart right now.